Engineered Affiliate Hacks for Entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for being with me. In today's video, I will be talking about the landscape, establishing and installing all the landscape for your Facebook group. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So there are a lot of elements that I will be talking about in today's video. But before I even start, I'm sorry. Before I even start, I just want to make sure that I am sending the right message in terms of what we do, which is the affiliate marketing. So the affiliate marketing through Facebook group is such a huge industry now that it's gonna blow up. It's already blowing up because Facebook has already put in the news feed the Facebook group advertising on the Facebook groups as an option for people, so people can now rent your platform, your Facebook group from you for profit, for cash, so that they can use you. That's why it is very important for you to have the choice that you just made regarding moving towards building your Facebook group is huge. And we didn't even scratch the surface. And that's why I would highly recommend that you stick around. And if you are following us in this group, which you are, so then you'll have really a clear path and actionable plans about how to go about this journey. That's one thing. The second thing is the other aspect is the consistency. While this opportunity is the new gold rush in online in general, in making money online, the real goal now is to be able to make it, and you will not be able to make it unless you really stick around. So sticking around and the consistency that you will show up throughout this journey is the catalyst that will make a difference in your entrepreneurial journey. And I highly recommend that you build some strong and some solid will, if you will. So with that being said, let's jump right into it. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the Facebook profile as well as the Facebook group, and we'll be talking about also the setting. We will be talking about also how to build your 5K friends, which is the amount of friends that is allowed by Facebook to have, the 5,000 friends. We'll be talking about what posts that can be implementable, that can have the more impact inside your audience. So let's start first thing first. What is a Facebook, your Facebook profile? Because there's a lot of people still do not make a difference between your normal Facebook profile, your Facebook news feed, your Facebook group, and your business page. So these are all different elements of the same thing. So the Facebook profile is actually where you build, is like you see here, is where you actually build is where you present yourself to the world and you tell them what you do. And that's your Facebook profile. Now, the Facebook profile has many elements, which are the following. The Facebook profile offers us the opportunity to have a funnel. What is that supposed to mean? Well, it means simply that by having first a presentation, a representation of what you do, and a clear, concise name that is punchy and reflective of what you exactly do is very important. For example, if you can see, mine is Engineered Affiliate Hacks for Entrepreneur. So I am extremely targeted regarding who I'm dealing with, the affiliates entrepreneurs. And what I do, it's engineering that for them. So that's the second thing. The first thing. The second thing is to actually have a subtitle, a little bit describing what what your Facebook group offers in a nutshell, in a few words. What's your Facebook offer and what people will gain from having that group. Now, below, you may or you may not, depending about how you see it, but it's generally preferable if you have a Facebook group to tell the world what is it that people will take advantage, will benefit from joining your group. So for example, here I have prerequisite fundamentals of Facebook group, how to build, attract, grow your Facebook group, how to monetize your group, and more. Join me because you can afford this method. So I'm giving a little bit synopsis about what I do in this, what people will learn in my Facebook group. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to have a clear facial picture of yourself so people can identify and know you when you send them an invitation, or people will you'll become more known and an acquaintance of people who you're dealing with. So the picture is extremely important because that's how people will know you. The funnel, what is a funnel? The funnel simply means that you will have, once people they see this and you tell them a request here, click access here, they will be clicking here and they will be taken to a description. Over here I had the description, I just took it out because I changed this. So over here you will describe a little description of what you do, what's the benefit and the advantage of joining your group, and over here you will have a link that take people to the lead magnet that you decide to give them. It doesn't matter what it is. It may be a video, it may be a PDF, it may be an actionable plan like I have. It doesn't matter what it is, preferably something that it's instrumental in changing or in reducing an itching pain. That's what's gonna make a difference. Having ebooks and having those big books or whatever you may think is still beneficial, people just download it and forget about it. But if you give people something actionable, if you give people something that they need to take the itching pain out and start and relieving themselves and moving to the next level, then that will work better. That's for the Facebook group. Over here also, the funnel over here, you may have to add your photo. I had it, but also again I just changed it, so I have to this one is reduced. So here it represents the same exact thing of it has to be congruent with the main funnel. For example, here we go. I still have the old one. Mastering in skin in life is contingent on your personal effort, but most importantly, it will depend to a large extent on the environment you put yourself around. So that's my description, and I go more into describing the whole thing, how they're gonna receive. It is better to not to put anything over here. Only here you put the what you represent is managing your group. So that's how you have a clean, neat bio of yourself and of what you represent. The introduction should be also extremely concise and clear and without any fluff. So you tell exactly people what you do. I help online entrepreneurs build profitable affiliates and engineer offers. Join group now. That's what I do. So in a nutshell, that's exactly what I do. And over here you have the photos, and here you have the people. So you may hear people, a lot of people here, they put their photos with influencers and with the people who are known. If you have it, it's better just to have one single photo that join the funnel. Once you click on it, so people can still go back to the funnel. If they miss in the top the funnel, they can go over here and still be able to click on it and get access to your lead magnets. So that's on a nutshell, that's what is a funnel is. Now the Facebook group, what is a Facebook group? Let me go to the Facebook group. So here is the Facebook group, and the Facebook group is more tricky because you have to give people the exact things that you promise them, and it's better that your design here should be congruent with what they saw on your profile. So that's how they can stay in the same vein and they feel not change anything. And here I reinforces what I told them before. I told them this is Engineer Affiliate Hacks for Entrepreneur. I just say Power to Empower, and I gave them another call to action to get the lead magnet. I just took it out, as I mentioned, because I changed the design, and here you can join and get your lead magnet. That's what it is. Over here, it's very important that you have a video welcome that welcomes people, and you go over the most important elements that you want your group to respect. It is extremely important that you have the video, because people will be able to listen to you from the horse's mouth, to listen to you and to know exactly what is it that you are asking of people who join the group. Also here, the description, you have the same description that I have here. I have it, I didn't pin it up. I have to, because I had a lot of content, so it went down. But over here, you have to put the same description that you put in here. It has to be also over here, so it makes people, and here also you will mention whatever you said on your video, whatever you said there, you repeat it here and in more details. So people, if they decide to listen to you on the video, fine. If they decided to go and read all the instructions and the rules of the group, they can go here and follow up with you. That's another thing. The third thing is the having a resource page. You may have to consider having your resource page just all the elements that you will be giving away. For example, I'm promoting ClickFunnels 14 days trial. I have it here. I have one funnel away. I have it here. So everything that you decide to promote will be listed in your description. So people, if they decided, once they read your description, if they decided to join anything, or if they decided to buy any software or any product, they will be able to get it. Also, you will have any giveaway that you decide to do, you have it here also listed in here in the description. To avoid the family and friends getting into your business, there is a trick. Generally speaking, once you click on once you start posting, you'll have people, you'll have all your family and say, hey, this and that, and your friends, and sometimes you don't want to go through that. So in order to avoid all that headache, you can go here and you can have, hey, I am giving away my lead magnet. So I'm just hyperbolic, and you go here if you want to avoid being followed by, if you don't want to let people know, your friend and family and all that blah blah. So you go here and you go all the way down here. You can say your story, friends, learn more, friends, connections. So you go here, you go here and you choose from here. So here you see I can put acquaintance, I can put close friends, and here I put my affiliate world friends. So I name a group. I put all the group into this group. All my affiliate people, I put them into this group. So every time I have to post, I just go here and click on the my world affiliate friends, and then I can post without having to make a full joke about what I do or what I don't do. Nobody's business, especially your friends and family. They don't need to know a lot of stuff about you before you become really successful. Now, how are you gonna do that? You do it by going to friends, by adding, joining group. You go in by going to friends. For example, here, let's say this guy, I didn't add him. You go to friends. You see what I did? You go to friends. You go to a person that you didn't add. For example, this one. You add to another and you put add to your group, and that's it. Because it's already set, my affiliate group, my group is already set, so you just go about it this way. All right. So what else that we need to know about? In order, before I move that, I want to show you how you actually build a a a. So I showed you before how to do it. Here, if you want, once you want to open a new group, you go here, all-time friends. Here, this one I did also. Here I can only specific friends, only me, custom, include and exclude friends. Here I can go and custom anything that I want. My affiliate world, I can change and do and put new group name and share or not share. So here you have the option to do whatever you please. Okay. All right, so the next step that we'll be talking about is how to actually fill up your 5,000 friends and what are the recommendation of doing so. Now, understand this, it is extremely important that you add to your Facebook group only people to, not only to Facebook group, I'm sorry, to your Facebook friends, only the people that are relevant to you. And in order to do that, it is very important that you are diligent about how you're doing it, because you will be eventually, once you start doing all the activities that we will be talking about in later videos, you will have a lot of people who try to become friends with you, and it's annoying because a lot of people, just because you become active, they think that you have new things on the block and they start sending you some invites. So it's not really fun. The best way of doing it is, first you need to locate the 5 groups that you want to work with. For example, I have a group here, let's say the One Group Weight Challenge, which I'm a member of. You go here and you see a comment that has a lot of comments, or posts that has a lot of comments. For example, this one. You click on it and you start looking for people who are active. Eventually, you will be able to notice people who are extremely active, the people who are community leaders, and people who who will facilitate and may impact your life in better. So that's the people that you want to go and send invitation to. For example, I see Shelly here. She's already a friend. Andrea, she's not a friend. I can send her an invite. I can send this person, Kim, an invite. I can send. So that's how you send invites. People who are actually active in the community that you are in. So I didn't mention that before you start doing this, you need to locate. I said it, but I didn't elaborate. You need to join at least 5 Facebook groups, because that's where you will be getting your new friends on a daily basis. Because that's if you only have 1 or 2, you will run out of group. You will run out of people to invite and to interact with and to create the buzz about you and about what you do very quick. But a 5 Facebook group, it's okay number to handle. And in the meantime, if it's a large Facebook groups of 5,000 or 10,000 member or more, you have a large number of friends that you can choose from, and that they will have it doesn't matter, they will have an impact, positive impact on your group eventually. For the moment, you are just inviting them to be friends. The next thing that is important that you need to remember, you only need to stick to 200 people a day to be safe, in order once you start sending invitation to become friend. You only need to send 200 invitation a day. However, to be on the safe side, it is very important that you only stick to, like, say 180, and leave that to 20 people as a buffer zone, for in case if you need to add, or just to be on the safe side. The other thing is that you need to remain extremely active on these Facebook groups. That's how you will build a profile for yourself, and people will start identifying what you do and how you do it, and the value that you bring to these communities will be a great catalyst for people to join to become friends with you, to join your group, and to interact with you. So it's a very mixed and extremely connected thought that you need to work on once you start building your Facebook presence, because that's how we're gonna be able to go to the next step. You can also go to Facebook groups, click on people who like your posts, then send them invites. These people that's already like, once you start posting a lot of valuable videos, you can go and click on people who like your posts, who comment on your posts, and send them invitation to become friends with them. So that's on a nutshell how you will be able to build your Facebook groups. Now, the next element we'll be talking about is what kind of what to post on other Facebook groups. This is very important because we will be talking about what kind of posts you should post on your group, on your profile, on your funnel profile, on your business page in more details. However, these 4 elements are the heart of what you have to post on people's group, so that you build some credibility, and so that you lead with value. You don't lead with just asking people for simple invitation and a simple favor. You lead with value, then the value will speak about you without you even talking. So the first thing is you post valuable information, and you do that by going to, let me give you an example. For example, if I go here, let me show you Bailey Richard. This lady, she's amazing, and she gives all the value that you can imagine through her posts. For example, right here, how to start an infopreneur business. You see, so how to start infopreneur business, and step 2, and she keep giving value on a daily basis. Every day she gives value, and that's how the way you have to approach it. Once you start, if you want to publish and to post on other people's groups, you need to lead with value, post valuable posts that people will take advantage of, and that will be instrumental for other people. And now you're gonna tell me, how on the world I'm gonna post valuable posts if I don't know my audience? That's exactly the point, because you need to do your homework. Because you are an affiliate, then all your work and all your interests will be around the affiliate. However, if you go to a group that is kind of affiliate with funnels and sales, then you may add both elements of the affiliate world and the sales and the funnel. So depend what you're doing. It depends about the group that you are joining. It depends about all these elements. You have to adjust yourself, and you have to adjust your homework to what kind of audience you are talking to. And once you identify the right audience, the audience that you're speaking to, then you choose the content that is more relevant to them. That's the first thing. The second kind of post that you need to put if you want to post on other people groups is the ask question post. And ask question can be can have many elements. You can ask just any question. You can ask just any question. A lot of people, when you ask them, understand this: the brain cannot resist. I'm sorry, the brain cannot resist an open loop. So once you ask people a question that is relevant, that is either fun or relevant or important to what they do, then people tend to answer and give you their opinion. If you ask them, hey guys, what do you use for example, for ClickFunnels to with the software, the autoresponder, the best autoresponder? So people tend to respond to this kind of questions because they feel the urge to give. It's just human nature. So the asking question is extremely important, and that's what allow you to stay relevant and stay engaged in your these groups. Engage is the keyword, and you need to do it right if you want to build that momentum for yourself, for your profile, and for your group. That's the second. The third kind of questions that you need to ask is sharing your wins wrapped inside a value post. And an example of this is for example, I saw yesterday a post that somebody who described, who made a post and who describes, who share his frustrations and how he went through having problems making a buck on affiliate marketing and online in general. And once he started, once he took the course of somebody, then everything changes. So this is called sharing your wins, but it's wrapped into acknowledging somebody or something, or acknowledging, for example, you say, for example, I'm with the One Group Away Challenge, so I may do a post that talks about I bought this course and I am an affiliate for this course, and I may do a long post talking about my wins about affiliate marketing, and at the end I will twist it, wrap it inside how actually the One Group Away Challenge helped me move to the next stage in my internet professional life. That's the third post. The fourth post is tell your story, and telling your backstory is extremely powerful. It can also be wrapped into a combination of things. You can tell your backstory and wrap it inside a testimonial for a software that you are using, and or for a group that you are using. And in the meantime, you acknowledge the impact of somebody who helped you achieve reach the goal that you wanted. So the idea is, you don't be boring. Once you want to post something, do not be boring, because people do not care about you. People care about the transformation that you went through and how that transformation actually can be implementable for themselves. So don't be arrogant and just come and post, okay, I made $2,000 in this, and here I feel happy. No, it doesn't work like that. Try to always wrap your wins inside the story and tell people how they actually can do the same. Once you do that, you will be more attractive, and people will identify to you, and people will see that you will be inspiring instead of being just a jerk and and telling people that you made money for who cares. People care about themselves, right? So that's the idea. So always wrap your story or your testimonial or your backstory inside something else, inside the testimonial, inside acknowledgement, inside anything that you feel is right. So with that being said, we're done with this element, which is what to post in other people's group. The fourth element, which is the setting, and let me go here. The setting, I have to go to my group. So the setting is very important, that you put your setting properly so that people do not play with you, and it doesn't become a group setting. It doesn't become a zoo in your group. Laws needs to be reinforced, and people need to understand that you don't play when it comes to the essence of what you're doing, which is the affiliate marketing. So one thing that is extremely important also, once at the beginning we spoke about the mindset and how you need to be consistent in this journey. It is extremely true that you need to do that, but also it is very important that you define since the beginning what kind of value you will give to your community, what kind of person you are going to be in your community. You have to define the character. For example, I like to think about myself as transparent. I like to think about myself and the group that I lead as a group that brings value, and in the meantime is completely transparent. If something is not right, or if something is not 100% applicable to everybody, then I will say it. I'll say this is good for this kind of people, and it's not good, should not be good for this kind of people. So the transparency for me is extremely important, because it's what allows people to feel comfortable when they're dealing with you, and brings these barriers. So that's very important. That's why when you put your setting, when you get your setting ready, it is very important that people needs to follow the rules, and the setting will help you do just that. So here we go. So for the web address, you can adjust your Facebook group to change the address for it, and add and correct it to whatever you want to choose. I added here at the end Engineered Affiliate Hacks. So that's my groups. Of course, it's easy, and it's more people will identify with it easily. The privacy group, change privacy setting. Only members can see who's in the group. That's right. So you need to keep only for people who are in the group to see who is in the group. If somebody come outside and want to see who's in the group, there is no need to let people see that. So you keep it private. That's very important. The second thing is hide group visible. Anyone can find this group. Yes, anyone can find this group. You don't want to hide it. That was the purpose of hiding it anyway. I mean, the group is meant to build and attract people to join, the right people to join. The mentorship, the social unit. Here is very important that you have the social learning unit. Eventually, once you start having you giving courses or having videos, or you will be able to add all the social learning in a specific unit, so people can go to specific units and access them and use them and see them, and so on and so forth. The membership approval, only admin and moderator, that's normal. The membership pre-approval, get started. This is nothing to worry about. Membership request, ask question. The ask question is extremely important. Try to, for example, let me give you an idea about the questions that I have. So please answer the following question as they are mandatory. Do you currently have a ClickFunnels account? Since I am a ClickFunnels affiliate, I need to know, I want to know whoever joined my group, is he a ClickFunnels affiliate? That's the number one thing. The second thing, what's your biggest roadblock or hurdle in building your affiliate marketing business right now? So the second thing I'm asking people is what their roadblocks, hurdle, questions, whatever they have problem with. So I know what's the problem ahead of time, and I know once they become friend with me and they join the group, I can go and do my research and give them the right information if they still have that problem, or just for the information, so I can direct my content towards that. Once I build, I know that there is a number of people who are having the same thing, the same interest towards a specific target, specific topic, then I can go and give them that, do my homework and give them the right answer for that topic. And the third question is, please provide a reliable email address so I can send you my free cheat sheet. And that's very important, because if you're gonna have a group, you need to build in the meantime your list. That is very important, and that's something that we didn't spoke about at the beginning, which we talk about how the Facebook group is the new gold rush, and you need to join it because we are still at the very beginning of it and we are just touching the surface. But the next thing is that's what allows us Facebook group is to kill many birds actually with one stone. We are able to build our presence on Facebook group, because if you decide to do the online marketing, you need to have to choose a platform. For us, we already choose the platform that we need to perform with, and it is Facebook. So that's out of the way. The second thing is that we need to have to build some credibility, and Facebook allow us to build that credibility through posting, through the videos, through the material that you you give and the value that you give to your audience and to other communities. That's another thing. The third thing is that we are able to build our list, and building a list automatically comes hand in hand with all these elements. So it's just the whole operation makes sense, and all your efforts are connected each other, and at the end of the day all your efforts can make an impact quickly and so fast than any other medium out there. That's my opinion, at least. So to go back to what we were saying, the membership request from page: allow page to request to join the group, don't allow pages to join group. No, don't allow pages to join group for now. It's not important that you allow pages to join the group. Stay with a personal. Allow posting permission, anyone in the group. Yes, anyone in the group can post. Post approval: all group posts must be approved by an admin or moderator. This is very important, so you don't have that kind of material in your group that everybody is posting. It is very important that people post things that is relevant to what you are in the group. So that's why you can keep you'll be the policeman here, and you will moderate any content that is posted in the group. And at the end, keyword alert, it's not important. So that's it, and you save, and here we go. You have a full group. The description: take your time in building your description. Take your time. Refer to mine, refer to other people, and build your own. Do not go and copy. Build your own and have something that is more representative of the character and the identity that you present in the marketplace. Do not just come and copy and post. Give some efforts, put some efforts, so that you have your own identity and your own stamp on your group and on what you're doing. And with that being said, I think I covered pretty much the most important elements of building a Facebook group, which is the Facebook funnel and also the Facebook group and the newsfeed. With that, I will cut the video at this point. I will cut it here, and I will thank you a lot for joining me, and I will see you inside the group, because there is a ton of material, a ton of information that we will be going through on a daily basis in regards to how to put the kind of posts that you need to post, the kind of the different element to how to approach other people and other groups and other founders. Another thing that I forget to mention: every single day you need to send at least 50 invitations to other people to join to become friends, and at least 10 Facebook founder. This is extremely important. You should do your homework. You will not be able to do that just by starting. If you're just starting, you will not be able to do it. Give yourself time. Take time before you start doing this. Take maybe 2-3 weeks to become known, so people start interacting with you and know you. Like I said in another video before, if you happen to become a group member, go and see it about the KLT factor and what I consider to be the more accurate thing about the KLT factor, which is known like a trust. I like to call it the acquaintance, the soothing effect, and the disarming effect factors. So if you want to build your relationship with an audience, either as friends or as founder groups or anything else, you need to give yourself time to become known, to become an acquaintance in these people's life. So to add some added value, to bring some added value, and at the end of the third stage, then people will start disarming and people will start listening to you and give you a chance. Believe me, all this operation is, I mean, within a week or two, you'll be able to start feeling the difference if you become so active in these groups, and if you become active in your own group and sharing value and giving people a lot of food for thought. So with that being said, I don't wanna make this video that much longer. It's enough information as it is. I will talk to you on the next video. Please feel free to comment or to ask any questions in the Facebook group or in my news feed, wherever you choose. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.